Man, I'm gonna be trying my hardest to get scared today. This game sometimes likes to fight you on that front, but we'll see how it goes. Ah, how's it going? Do 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 do. Refresh my chat background. I'm very tired. Anyways, hello. Hello, Lark. How's it going? How goes the dev work? All right, let's switch over to our connections. Did you get pre-rolls today, Yeet? Shuffle it up. Let's go with roller coaster, roller derby, roller rink, and roller bag. Roller. I have a geography test tomorrow. That's good though. Hopefully that's a consistent thing, so at least you don't get hit with the double ads. I have a geography test tomorrow about Europe. I don't want to do this. I also haven't learned it yet. Well, your knowledge of European geography is probably better than mine, but I also don't live in Europe, so I feel like I get partial pass. Yield, net, gain, and return are all generally like profit-based economic terms. Earnings, yeah, there we go. Pine, swoon, yearn, and what's the fourth one they want here? Pine, swoon, yearn. This is to want somebody. Um, to moon. Moon feels like the right one, but I don't actually. That doesn't exactly sound familiar either. Brick, puck, block, all work together. It's just like a chunk of something. And cake? That doesn't feel right. But apparently it is. Compact mass. I haven't heard of. No, cake works. Cake works. If something is caked on, it's layered thickly. So I suppose that would track. I haven't really seen it used that way much, but doesn't mean it doesn't exist. And to act love struck. Easy connections. Easy connections. All right, let's get the Wordle in here. No, I will not make a Wordle puzzle. Get out of here. What you got for me? Void. That's 4 letters. By the way, I mined about 2 euro cents worth of XMR already. Not that bad for mining occasionally, I guess. I suppose so. I don't know about how economical it is, but maybe. Store. Store. E out of place is what we got. Um. Mm, mm, mm. What's the word I'm looking for here? Some voices of the void today? Indeed. Funky. Sure, I'll guess funky second, and then we'll start going from there. We've got an N out of place as well. Let's go with like an N-E. Uh, N-E. Nah, those don't really work. N can't be third, so maybe N's just last. Um, E blank I-N, perhaps, right? Uh, ugh. Try vegan. Yeah, vegan works. We haven't done A either. That's actually a perfectly reasonable guess. Yep, There it is. There can't have been too many left. I think there were probably, if I had to just throw a random number in there, I would guess that there's probably like 20 possible words left there. Vegan's a good guess. Vegan's a good guess. All right, let's do the betweendle. Why are we pointing laughing, Eva? What happened? I haven't even done anything yet. All right, let's start right down the middle. Let's go with like a P word. Betweendle? Yeah, this is the entire dictionary in alphabetical order, and when we guess a word, it'll go up or down, and we're kind of just like trying to find the word by getting closer and closer to it. Nosy? Nosy? I'm gonna start with plaza, and if it still works, I'll do nosy. No, after nosy. Okay. Poppy, Burns, all decent first guesses. We're kind of 2/3 of the way between plaza and z, which means it's probably just gonna be like an R or an S or a T word. I think vegan's probably gonna be way too late. I don't think vegan, since we're 2/3 of the way between plaza and z. Stink. I like stink. Stink is pretty in that ballpark. Okay, there we go. Yeah, you can see just how many words there are between P and T in the English language compared to all of UVWXYZ, right? So we're looking for a word that's probably like an early S word, perhaps. Salad's an excellent guess and relevant. All right, we're pretty close to salad. We're 2/3 of the way between salad and stink. So we've got an S for sure. Sifts, perhaps? Sifts. Sifts. We'll see where it is in relation to an I word. We're very close to an I word. Siren. Now it's got to be before F, so can't be that anymore. S, probably not an SI word at that point, but I guess it's possible. SH word, shaft. I like shaft. SH, shift. Can shift still work? Shift can still work. Will it be shift? Maybe. Shift. It might be a little later than this, but we'll guess shift. Okay, we're very, very close with shift. SHI is basically a given. Shiny. Yeah, we'll try shiny. Might be a little too late, but nope, right on. There we go. Very nice. Only 7 guesses that time. Right now I have to boot up Voices of the Void, which will take 30 years, give or take. 2 in a row, baby. It's a good game to figure out how binary search algorithms work. Realistically, you should be able to get the word in like 8 to 10 tries most times, if I had to guess. Especially since it gives you kind of how close you are as well, right? If you were just blindly shooting in the dark with a dart, it would probably be closer to 15 every time, but them giving you the percentage definitely helps. Let me head over to... I mean, I'm looking at the same screen as you guys are, so don't worry about this. I'm sure it'll pop up eventually. There it goes. I don't know how many of you guys have seen me play Voices of the Void before, but it's like a do-it-yourself horror game of sorts. You kind of gotta go hunt down the shit. If you play perfectly, you can probably get it in like 3. Yeah, I mean, if you have the entire dictionary memorized and you know exactly how many words there are between every single word, you can get it in 2, right? Because the second it gives you exactly how far away you are from it, you should, in theory, be able to just immediately nail it. But obviously, not everyone knows In fact, nobody knows exactly how many words there are. You don't get the exact value. You kind of do though. It gives you the percentage you are between the two. I guess it doesn't give you all of the significant digits right away though. Right, it doesn't give you the point blank blank immediately. In which case, if you could land it perfectly, I suppose you could get it in 3, maybe. Probably 3, since it uses 4 significant digits, digit between 0 and 100 up to the 100th place. Um, and it only shows you 2 at a time. Yeah, I guess it would be 3. Do you want to read the longest Thurman word? Thurman? Sure. Type it out. Do it. Don't copy paste it. If you copy paste it, I'll know because you'll put it in too fast. That's what she said. Worst case might be 4. And yes, I would love to, but you have to type it out. Alright. Let us proceed with DJ Soup's Eternal Torment. I thought I had more than that, though. Oh, they're there. We found them. Damn, I haven't, like, created a backup save in, like, 8 in-game days. Maybe I should duplicate that real quick. Alright, play. That's a lot of tier 3 Patreons. True. There hasn't been an update in like 6 months though. Well, he still updates, like, he's still an active developer, but there hasn't been an actual like update to the game in like way too long. What are you working on? Nothing. Got some discs over here. Very nice. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce it, because I don't know the German pronunciations well enough. The first thing I see until I get to Uber, I I just like I default to Japanese pronunciations whenever I see a foreign word, which is not good in German. What does this mean? This looks like it would be something like a chemical compound or something. Anyways, what was I doing besides trying my best? Apparently my food is fine, my sleep is fine. I don't remember how to play the game. The taste is kind of weird. What the fuck, man? That's just... That was a ration. Like, what do you mean the taste is kind of weird? It's a ration. Alright. Let's go ahead and get out my crowbar. Half-life this shit. Turn on my computer. Okay, you've been doing your job just fine. Should I send pronunciation in the Discord, or are you gonna be the one saying it, or is an AI gonna be the one saying it? Either way, sure. Oh, you could also try to. I wonder if Brian can say it. I wonder if text to speech would work. Hold on, let's actually test that. Let's test that. Let me pull that shit up here. Live streaming. Can I copy? Can I not copy your messages? Does it not let me do that? Hold on, maybe I can do it from here. Why the fuck can I not copy that message? That's... Oh, there it goes. Okay, I can. It's just a bitch about it. Copy. And we come over here to the Twitch channel. And it's not loading properly. There it goes. Now it's loading properly. And we come in here with our points. And we go to a TTS message. And I would like to do that one.
Rein Fleischschegt hier ons Ubertje so efgeben Ubertragungsgesetzes entwerfs de club children tracks formula bearbeitung beauftragt.
He tried. That's the best I could say is he tried. What was that noise? I forget what that noise is. It's 4:15. Did I get an email? No, I got a daily task email, but that was a while ago. Oh, that was this finishing. What did I find? Unknown. I'll be honest, this doesn't look... This is rather concerning, actually. Usually things aren't moving around that fast. Especially since it's an unknown object. Concerning. DJ, can I become a mod, pretty please? May I ask why? I will totally not misuse it. Alright, we're gonna put a pin in that based on that statement. So it's a guy who works in a government building that processes money requests for a debating club of a law that regulates the labeling of beef. Alright, word. That's a very German word. Bro, where's all the enemies? Where's the enemy? I guess I can sleep through the night. It's gonna be morning soon, but whatever. Oh, firefly. Take a quick shit so I have to sleep for slightly less time. Because that's how that works. Are you gonna pin me to a wall? What? How out of pocket? Also, DJ, this isn't Mugenics. Dude, Mugenics is like 30 fucking bucks, too. It's annoying, because, like, I kind of really want to play it, but, like, also that's a lot of money for me. How's it going, Brian? Anybody come in last night? Okay. How are you doing? Oh, sorry, wrong locker. How are you doing? You still doing good? Okay. Yep. That juicy, meaty sound means that he's doing well. Ooh. Did y'all hear that? Hello? Who the fuck did that? I'm just gonna go ahead and collect my MRE here. Just get it for free from Edmund? What? You said you were gonna put a pin in that. Yeah, I didn't mean you to a wall. That's very out of pocket. DJ Dog, what the fuck, man? You come in here talking shit? Audio sent in Discord? I shall absolutely listen to it. Hold on. on. This door. Go in here. Okay, that actually pauses the game. Let me listen to this. Let me listen to this. That sounds like the kind of thing where you're proud to be able to pronounce it. Because that was a lot. Why does this game have Half-Life sound effects? It looked like Half-Life. It was probably made in Source Engine. I don't know. Ah, shit. Here we go. Bro, who's fucking with all my stuff? I heard that. Johnny, you'd tell me if someone came in here, right? Nobody's been on the radar for the last couple of hours, including when I was asleep, so... Despite the fact that I definitely heard footsteps running away from me, apparently it was nothing. Alright, I need to know what the fuck this is. Good talk. Maybe we should actually process that audio. You, get in there. Import. Take it. Place it. Import. Go. Alright, that'll be done in a little while. Hello? Hello? Have you played Iron Lung? I have not. I have heard things, though. Well, you say the longest word in English. It's infinitely long if you allow hyphens. Well, then no, I would prefer not to get stuck in a temporal loop where I just say words until I die. Oh. You silly gooses. It was the pranksters. The pranksters put down the dummy. Fuck out of here. We don't like dummies here. We're scientists. Oh, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to real quick check and see how my, my transformers are doing. Hello? Any of these are down? Here we go. 4 plus 8, 12. 6 minus 1, 5. 9 minus 6, 3. It actually takes me longer if I say it out loud. I'm just gonna click the buttons. Thank you. Satellite server A1-2 requires maintenance. Does it? Satellite server? Oh, that's just that one that I just fixed. Transformer.check? Okay, we should head to Transformer 2. Let's go sv.target TR2. There we are. Because I don't remember where any of this shit is. This game feels like a liminal space. Yeah, kinda sometimes. It's like, am I in a building? Is this real? You can fall into the back rooms, I believe. I need to see the Iron Lung movie someday. Rewatched in space with Markiplier yesterday, and it's just as good as I remember. RMRF, whatever. Oh, sorry. I forgot I was holding an object. I don't remember. Okay. It's like, I don't remember how to put it away. Don't mind the smoke coming out of the engine. That's just a little bit of spice, if you will. It really brings the whole thing together. Alright, let's get down here. This game is very much on the creepy factor side of things. It's not like like an outright horror game all the time. You know what I mean? Or even most of the time, really. Alright, how do I get off this shit? R, I assume, or space, or uh, E? Why am I on enter? Fuck. F. No, that's my flashlight. Speaking of which, I really need to turn that off. It's not enter. So what is that on my keyboard? Sudo RMFR? I realize they do the same thing, but that's some psycho shit. I am evil Angry Bees. Are you? I don't think Angry Bees is here right now, though, so the joke is lost on him. I probably already asked this, but have you played Control? I believe you have asked it, and no, I have not. If not, I could give you the installer files so you wouldn't have to buy it. Yes, it's legal, I promise. That's not usually my concern. I'm just gonna start pressing every button on my keyboard. Yeah, let me off. I want off. Was it C? Was that what that was? No, C just causes me to fucking knock myself out. Hold on, so if E is get off, or get on, why is it not also get off? That seems kind of silly. Or maybe it actually is supposed to be... Huh. You know when you forget the controls? It's escape. That makes no sense. I forgot how much I hated the controls in this game. Anyways, I'm just here to get it going again. That's all I'm here for. Enter the above command to remove the French language from your Linux machine. That would probably work on some people, because some people hate the French in this chat. No, Jordan, no. Alright, let's go observe the hole. Also, there are some, I did look it up, and there are some, like, unstable builds for this game. But I didn't want to use any of them. Damn, that bitch deep. Also, I don't think that generator works. Explosive barrel, gas welder. Ooh, I'll collect that. Let me get one of those. It will remove, you're not wrong, it does remove the French language. It removes slightly more than that. DJ, who are you picking in the HSR selector? I actually haven't played HSR in probably a week or two at this point. I'm kind of like waiting for them to do something I give a shit about. It's not usually like me to not play the game. Usually if I stop playing a game, I just stop playing the game entirely. But we'll see if they can put together a good story that I'm interested in. I just don't hold out a lot of hope right now. But we can hope, right? We can hope. Okay, we made it. Why is escape get off the damn thing? So strange. Don't mind the mess. I know where everything is. It's an organized mess. Alright, let's head home. Wow, the fact that that worked is wild. These brakes are next level, man. Every time I alt tab. Um, did you end up picking for the Enfield? How can your vehicle do that? It's got really good brakes, brother. Who did you pick for the Enfield selector? Also, I have 2 more pulls for Gilberta. I gotta wait the 3 days, or I guess it's 2 days now, until they give out those last 2 free pulls, and then I'll be able to get her at the guaranteed 120 pity because I can't win a 50-50 to save my life in that game. And then we'll just skip Yvonne. Whoa. P1 last rate. Oh, yeah, yeah, you might have actually mentioned that. I might have asked that already. What is that? What is that? I'm sure it's not concerning at all. What is this? Paper sheet strange brownies. Do I want to read this? I'm not sure I do. Human good, like cute. Come get gift. Treehouse. Best luck. Care. Come get gift. Treehouse. Oh, you want me to go to the treehouse? Sure. How do I drop items? Not like that. Like that. Something. Are these brownies? These don't. I mean, I'm still gonna collect them. I don't know if they're brownies, but I'm gonna. Hopefully, the alien cat girls made me weed brownies. That would be slick. I'd appreciate that. Question, you don't have to answer. Do you have any plans for Valentine's except playing my recommended Portal 2 map? Not currently, no. I'm not in any active relationships this year for Valentine's, so not really much on the docket for me. La-di-da-di-da. What am I doing here? I was gonna do something here. Oh, I was gonna eat some food, but probably not those brownies yet. Maybe not the brownies just yet. How much weight do those brownies have? Can I... Holy, 93 pounds of brownies. Or I guess it's 93, I don't know, cubic centimeter? No, I'm not really sure what this, it's volume of 500. Um, can I put these in my... Do you have room? Do I have room in here? Yes, I do. Can I... Zoop? Store all the strange brownies in here? We'll keep one on us, because I want to try it out. Why not? They're perfectly fine brownies, I'm sure. Alright, let's grab, let's import that back in. Let's see what this says. Nothing? That's kind of lame. How do I ping again? I don't actually remember. Oh, there's one. Maybe enter? Ping. There it is. Well, that was underwhelming. Alright, let's go throw it on the list. Come on now. And stream keeps buffering again. 07s. This game is more like Voices of the Colonoscopy? Amazing. How does he come up with such apt comparisons? I don't know how he does it. Come on. Give me a signal. There it goes. $99.99, not gonna get too much better than that. It's not up. $92%. $99.86. There we go. That'll do. And this is a horror game, so I've been told. Sometimes it's difficult to actually find the horror. It's very atmospheric horror regardless, but it's also kind of a silly game, I'm not gonna lie. Like I think one of my biggest gripes with the game, and this is something I had back when I played it like weekly as well, was it can be just difficult to find some of the horror elements. Right? You kind of have to go find it for yourself, and sometimes the game also doesn't really want to give it to you. Like right now, there's not a whole lot of horror going on besides the weird weed brownies that those weird alien cat girls left me. Or so I've been told that's what they are. Zoom! Blech. Wow, I didn't break my fucking... I would have broke my neck for sure. But there's also the fact that I'm scanning the night sky, right? And sometimes you do get weird signals. There was definitely one that was like, hey, delete all of this data or we will nuke your planet, or something like that. That was interesting. The cat girls said they had a gift for me. Surely they wouldn't lie, so let's go see. Oh, hey, they were actively there. You guys saw that too, right? They had, like, spaceships here. Do you guys have do you have a gift for me? Oh, right, I'm coughing because of the, right. Yeah, I did hold some radioactive stuff for a while there. Yeah, that's probably nothing, though. It's fine. Don't you guys worry about it. I don't really see a whole lot. I don't know, what'd you guys leave me? I saw those spaceships, but I can't really, like, interact with them. I guess they just float up into the air, so I can't fuck with them. Huh. Okay. Well, if you guys got nothing for me, I guess I'll drive off to the next area. Bye-bye. What time of day is it? I probably shouldn't be... Where the fuck is the sun? Oh, there it is. Like, where'd the sun go? Your reds are going up. Nah, they're not going up anymore. That's just the long-term effects of holding radioactive rocks. There's also a few too many chores in the early game for this game, for my liking. You don't really have to do them. You're not obligated to, but money is useful. Who the fuck was that? Hey. Hey. I heard something over here. Who the fuck was that? I know I heard someone running around over here. You guys heard that too, right? Huh. Okay. Oh, I gotta go learn, have fun playing the non-horror horror game yet. Atmospheric horror is weird. It's difficult to make this, like, Pete. Also, there's someone who specifically asked for this game because I haven't played it in a while, and I haven't seen him in chat, which is, that's a cardinal sin right there. If I'm gonna play the game you want me to play, you gotta be here. Oh, oh no. I'm gonna die one of these days from that radioactive poisoning. I'm just gonna keel over and die, and it's gonna be like, yep, cancer. What is Jordan even saying? That's literally like 2/3 of his messages. Yeah, I know. Nobody knows. Like, I don't know what he's saying. I know that he does it though. Okay, surely there must be someone around. Is there anyone on my radar? Where the fuck are the enemies? I'm gonna go take a nap. I'm gonna drive around in the middle of the fucking night. That's what we're gonna do. I'm singing 2 Chainz songs. Are you actually? The sign says to wash my filthy hands, but we don't do that here. Google what I typed in. No, I'm good. I'm sure you're telling the truth. What's that noise? Like a low thundering going on over there. Huh. Anyone on radar? No? Ay, ay, ay. Alright, Robo Boy. What the fuck?
What's up, Doc?
Are we good? Yeah, yeah. Alright, I'll leave. God damn. Shit, man. Fuck, who the fuck shot me? What the fuck? That wasn't a meteor, that was a fucking missile. Are we good? It didn't even leave a crater or anything, man. All it did was fuck up all my stuff. Rice Ball, did you do that? Oh, I'm gonna need to go turn the power back on, aren't I? Ay, ay, ay. Do 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 do. Wait. Power's fine. Oh, the event's still going on. That's not ideal. Alright, boys, whip out the crowbar. Let's get to work. Oh, the lights are working fine. What the fuck? You gonna have me go around and flick all the lights off and on again? Well, those lights aren't working. Excuse me. Excuse me. Who fucked with all my lights? Excuse me. Well, according to that, all the lights are working. That was wild. What the fuck was that? Okay. Well, they're working again. I'm told the event is still going on, but I'm not really sure what that was about. Weird. Maybe I should go check my email. So I'll maybe come at the end of the stream. Bye. Okay, bye. Yep. Does anyone have any, like, information for me about all this? Oh, shit. Ooh, and the fog. Ay, ay, ay. Cool. I locked the door. Oh, you know what? That's the outdoor light. That's why. Oh my god, Dom! Bro. Hold on, I'll get you right back up. Don't you worry about a thing. About a thing? You are right back up and running. There we go. Okay. The event is still going on. Fog is coming. The fog is coming. Is that thing still outside? Isn't that just like right outside the fucking window? How the fuck did I get hit by a missile? The klaxon goes off, and they're like, we're not even gonna tell you. We're not even gonna email you. Hey, you okay? No. I don't know how that got there. Cookie. Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, that's a lot of cookies. Let me get all those. Let me get all those. Yes, sir. Ghost AA, stop hiding. I just want to be sure that I'm getting this right. Is that I think that might be a different event, too. I'm not gonna lie. I think that's a different event. I think the thing outside... I think the cookies are just, like, the cat girl dudes. Where... This should be just, like, right out here. I would have run right past this. Where is this? I thought it would just be, like, right in here. Hey. Is this not where it was? Is it in the basement down here? No, but they shouldn't be able to get in the basement? Because the basement's locked? Hey, buddy. You in there? I don't see anyone in there. The door's still barred on the other side. There's nothing new in here. Huh. Okay, so not down there. Where the fuck is this dude? This should just be, like, right here. Hold on, let me go check the... Maybe it's further out. No, should be, like, right fucking there. Also, where is... Hold on, where's the 6th enemy? Where is that? There's... Aha! There's one way the fuck out there as well. Hold on, let's go... So this is... Let me actually find the exact location. We're on 80, and then, like, right on 0 for the Y. I do have a, one of these things. One of these things, so we can figure it out exactly. Oh, yeah, it was further out. Okay. 80? Ugh, my flashlight's... Hold on. Before I get myself killed because I can't see anything, let me crank my flashlight. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, I accidentally re-equipped it. Excuse me! Excuse me! This is horrible. I can get this up to like 10 and that'll be good enough. Alright, excuse me! I was coming about the disturbance. Sorry, could you show yourself? Oh, wrong way. Could you show yourself? Where the fuck are you? Ah, there it is. Hey, you good? I can't seem to... Oh. What is this? Star, and then turn away from it or something like that, and then something... What is this? This is like fucking hieroglyphics. Is it this way? Is this a puzzle? Okay, so, like, he's got, like, a weapon of some kind, and he's turned away, and then he runs at it, and then he gets stabbed to death. Okay, I'm going by. Touch it, and then run away. Okay. But then he turns back around. What is this? I'm sorry, brother, I don't get it. I don't speak Egyptian. Do I have to, like, do a dance? Do a little dance? Also, is this little thing here supposed to be this? Or is this, like, the sun? Maybe it's a warning about another enemy? Looks like touching it results in death while running is safe. Well, I guess I'll run. Ah, my flashlight's out again. Womp womp. Huh. Okay. Do I have any emails now? Oh, fuck me. You guys saw that red dot that disappeared, right? There was one right in the middle there. It was only there for a second. You see that shit? It was there for 2 minutes. It was at 7 here. Okie dokie. Oh man, you fucking knocked my alarm clock off? Where'd it go? Oh. Knock yourself out, buddy. Shit, I didn't mean literally knock yourself out. Go. All fixed up. Around 4 lines clockwise of the one far out and around 4 lines out. Yeah. The Google machine says new things will appear at night now that that thing dropped. Great. Awesome, even. Sick. Exactly what I was hoping for. Alright. I'm gonna charge this flashlight up. What does this even do? Oh, you can turn off the... Why would I turn off the radar? Well, fuck it. I don't need it anymore. Signal quality very low, but signal frequency very high. Interesting. Let's see what this has to say. Nothing important yet. Let's put some drives in here. Let's get this bitch going. Maybe we'll hear something interesting today. Well, that was very creepy. What's new? Oh, that was just the same one leaving and then coming back. Sometimes the ones really far out are interesting, but a lot of the time they're really not. Okay, the event is over, which means I can save, and I definitely should while I have the chance here. How's it going, Rex? So now it actually becomes a horror game? Maybe. My face when I make a horror game not scary. Are we talking about the person who made this game? I'm just an easily scared person. I'm a very jumpy person. It's not even necessarily that I'm, like, scared of whatever it happens to be. It's just that I jump very easily. Talking about Scott Cawthon? Who the fuck is that? Who the fuck is that? Oh yeah, that's just all this stuff freaking out in the corner. Ah. Just when I'm about to go to bed. Huh. Oh, I guess that was just that guy out there again. Maker of Five Nights at Freddy. Oh! That is a very jump-scary game, but that's about it. Bought the concert oh, you got the concert tickets. Sick. Very hype, very swag. If I didn't know that it was just the glitchy game being glitchy, I would think that there was like a fucking like tribal something or another going on outside my house. My take is that Five Nights at Freddy's just isn't scary. Just because you cram a bunch of jump scares into a game with loud noises, you didn't make a scary game. You made me get you made a get me startled game. Yeah, that's fair, honestly. Where is the light switch in this hallway? I forget. Oh, here it is. There we go. Oh, there's my cancer acting up again. When the Oh, I guess just everything went flying, I was about to say. Should I be eating these cookies? They seem, not like I should eat them. But I did. It didn't immediately cause an event. So that's probably fine, right? Let's go ahead and put the MREs away. Let's see if eating these cookies has any adverse effect, or if I could just eat cookies for the next 70 years. What'd I miss? DJ, why is Golgi mentioned in the files? Maybe she did something. I don't know. I haven't read all the files. Release the salad files. Oh my god, you don't need to all caps it. I'm sorry I'm not reading chat constantly. I'm a failure. Ooh, that's new. That guy's moving around a lot. You wanna go, should we go see what that guy's up to? Where is my clock? Oh, there it is. I know there's a way to rotate this shit, I just don't remember how. How that works. Okay, here's a lowercase one. DJ! No, I still see a caps in there. Alright. What is that noise? Alright, let's go get jumped by whatever the fuck that is. Time is a tool. You can put it on the wall or wear it on your wrist. Okay. Yeah. That's very wise of you. I'm gonna go on the roof and figure out what that noise is. I guess I can just do this from here, though, eh? Or can I? Oh, I can't make it up there from here? Damn. Yeah. Yeah. Why the fuck can't I do this anymore? Am I just bad at the game? Or was I just not correctly doing that? Yeah. There we go. Okay, we figured it out. We figured it out, guys. Oh, right, I can double tap spacebar. Right. I forget. Bro doesn't know, don't hook me. Race shower telling me I broke my team trials high score is very cute. Oh, is it? Is she like, we did it, or something like that? Well, I thought I heard creepy noises, but I guess I didn't? Alright, well, let's get out there then. This won't hurt. I'm actually very... Ah! That thing! I think that might be the sun that stabs us to death if we approach it. What do you guys think? Let's go find out. Excuse me. Excuse me, Mr. Sun. Oh, sorry. I've been defeated by a fence. Excuse me. This definitely looks like something that'll kill me if I approach it. Excuse me. Mister. Do you spreckens? Let's get him, boys! Ooh. That's making a creepy noise. Alright, maybe... You know what? Nah. We got this. I got you, bitch. I got you. Come at me! Oh. I needed that. I needed that. Oh, I need that. Bro. Oh. Why was I allowed to eat that? He just removed all my limbs. What the fuck? This is... Bro didn't even, like, do anything in particular. He just removed all my limbs. Oh, you finally broke 600k. Congrats. That's about what I expected to happen. It did exactly what we said. It said it would. It was like, hey, by the way, you will die. That's why we saved our game. That's why you save your game, kids. I noticed that wasn't actually on the radar. Anyways, where were we? We were gonna go hunt down that other thing. Is that enemy still over there? Oh, fuck off with the mannequins. Also, interesting, it got rid of the event. Oh, never mind, no it didn't. I am liar. Excuse me. Were you gonna do the thing? Were you gonna do the thing? Okay. Well, I guess it's not around anymore. That is one way to handle the problem, is to just throw bodies at it. Alright, let's go see if we can find that enemy that was out here. I can almost never find an enemy that far away. I don't even know why I try, because they're all over the place, and they're really fast, and it's like, how the fuck am I gonna get stabbed to death by one of those things if I can't find it? You know what I mean? Rico gets my debut. Dude, Rico, she might be showing up more often for me, but she has failed her top option 7 of the last 8 runs I've done. Also, I had the craziest run last night. I ran a 4-wit build, and I only saw 1 double wit training the entire game. And I was just like, how the fuck does that even happen? You all have specialty priority. You have no business never showing up. Oh, you're one of those freaks that gambles on Rico? I mean, especially now that it shows up even earlier on average than it used to, I don't know why you wouldn't. There's 20 energy and 50 skill points for clicking the top option. It's like an 80% chance. Like, fuck it. That's a big boost. 50 skill points and 20 energy and you get stamina instead of guts? Sign me up. Like, what the fuck? I'll take that risk. I was gonna throw it away if I hit the bottom option anyway, or if I hit the loss anyways, right? If you miss it, you throw it away. Easy. The only time you don't click the top option is if you have like an insane run going and it's just not worth the risk. But most of the time, I feel like your run's not usually going so well in the early game that you're like, I'm not gonna gamble at 20% on some insane 50 skill point payoff. Like, yeah, I'm gonna do that. 3 hints on ramp up is 50 skill points, so... Okay, that's cool. Who put this fucking sign here? Hello? Oh, hey! What the fuck are you doing here? Get out of here, bro. I guess he finished his work. Hold on. Bro, him coming towards you in the dark is actually really creepy. Hey. Go do your job. Thank you. Oh, hey. Is that an enemy? Excuse me! Excuse me! God damn it, it's a lamppost. Ooh, that looked interesting. What was that? Ah, fuck, it's that guy again. Nobody likes you! Well, at least we know we can't fight that. Just leave it alone kind of deal. Doop de doop de doo. Makes some weird pulsating noises when you get close to it as well, so you can tell that it's happening. Ah, this is probably fine. See? Didn't even take any damage. It's fine. My neck is made of rubber. Blech. I think this guy's gonna absolutely destroy this engine on this car. He's driving it around going vroom, 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 everywhere. He's revving the engine like 80% of the time. I don't even know where the fuck I am. I'm just kind of driving around hoping something tries to attack me. I think I kind of know where I am. I think I just drive north to get home, right? Doop de doop de doo. I think I might have just missed the early bridge. Well, I like that there's now kind of a persistent enemy that shows up. At least. Rather than just once every 17 days. That guy out there. Right? He's around now. Okay. Looks like I can just leave that on. Oops, forgot to open the garage door. Anyone stop by? You know, one of these days I expect to come in here and to just find an alien sitting in that chair. Basically found gold here, guys. With how high GPU prices are. Oh wow, that's a lot of enemies. How did I not see that motherfucker? That guy was basically right where I was. How did I not see him? Ay, ay, ay. I keep hitting the Mino Fast Learner event too early. I feel for you there. Ugh, I gotta turn my computer back on. Okay, you finished successfully. Let's listen to this. You have failed the report, Dr. Kell. Yes, I know. Ask me if I give a shit. Delicious. Cookies don't restore a whole lot of energy, but that's fine. Mm-hmm. Could you guys add some actual fucking text one of these times? Like, I would really appreciate it if these were at least, like, you know, 30% of the time or something. I get that it's supposed to be a game about finding creepy stuff in space, so it's probably not going to be super common, but, like, I feel like I don't want the realism. I want the interesting part of the game to happen more often. You know what I mean? Also, what the fuck is this? Oh, right, I got a poster. Yeah. This is what the, weird alien girls are like, sort of. No, this isn't them. This must be someone else. Huh. How much money do I have? 506. That's not too bad. Not quite enough to start my own Bitcoin miner, but... No, I'm not joking. Well, if the alien girls look like that, I'd let them invade. Yeah, and they've been dropping off cookies and stuff for me, too. These guys aren't even bad. These are chill. The cat girl aliens are called aerials. Aerials? Well, as long as they keep dropping off cookies for me and playing silly pranks like leaving mannequins outside, I'll live. Shit, man, they're feeding me. Doo-dee-doo-dee-doo. And they bake? What's the downside? Yeah, they leave me cookies and weed brownies. Not much to hate there. Why did I wake up? There's no event going on. Are we good? Can I help you guys? No? Alright. I had 4 X's and still won. I don't get the Unity Cup predictions. So I know that a part of it is that it's the average of your team. So if you've got like one or two really good aces, you can still get next and still win, as long as your ace does well. Also, I find that especially in like the second round's been the worst for this. But I find that the second round often multiple X's, like the ratings mean less. The enemy team you're actually running against seems a fair bit weaker than what the computer compares you to. I've definitely won the second round top race with like 3 X's and a triangle. I don't think I've ever won with 4 X's, but I have won with 3 X's and a triangle. On the other hand, I've also lost Unity Cup on more than one occasion with 5 double circles. Because, especially for the medium and long race, double circle might as well be a 50-50. Okay, so what exactly happened? There's another enemy out there, but there's 7 on the map right now. I see another one up there too. Okay. Did I get any emails? No. All right, let's go south and see if we can find whoever the fuck that is. I wonder if it's still the little light ball things, or if it's like something else. Hopefully it's something else. Alright, I'll pretend like I didn't hear that meaty squish. Hello? 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 I'm looking to recruit. I would like somebody who can do the shitty hard labor for me while I drive around and get myself murked. Oh, yep. It's one of those light ball things. Well, at least they're showing up on the radar. Does that mean there's 2 of them? Because it felt like the one up north was also moving in a similar way. Zoom. Zoom. Can't stop, won't stop. Oh, okay. Guess we're going this way now. That. There's a road. I know there's a road over here. There it is. Alright. The fuck you mean taking damage? I ran over a fucking pebble or something. Get out of here. You've fallen off a mountain and taken less damage. Curse you, Source Engine! The 3 goddesses of the Uma Musume game. Please Hot Springs ticket for Gold City so I can finally fill out my archive. Oh, are you playing Gold City now? I thought you were playing Mino. Gold Shitty? Are you training her for like a parent, or are you training her for the sprint? Chances are that enemy has already disappeared as morning has arrived. Finished the Mino very fast because I didn't get enough stamina. Ah. Were you training the Mino for the sprint? Honestly, I've been considering a Pace Chaser Mino, but I don't know if I have it in me to go through with that over Taishin. I kind of want to train a better Taishin. Maybe I should honestly just let the cards fall where they may. I have decent Umas. Just let it happen and get 3rd in dirt, or on the sprint and maybe train for the dirt. I actually have a good dirt grandparent already, so I might try to make that work. I'm trying to train Gold City, but the sprint sparks aren't coming. I fucking hate that. I tried Mino for sprint, but kind of glue run. I definitely tried a Taishin last night, the one that I ran 2 speed 4. Actually, I ran 1 speed 4 Wit and Rico, and I just inherited a fair amount of speed. But the fact that the Wit never hit just meant that it was a glue run off rip. I got like 900 speed, 900 Wit, and that was like my best 2 stats. I still won, but like, man, that shit sucked. I'll be real, fucking nothing's happening, man. Like, the missile hit our base, that was kind of cool. That's clippable content. That probably ends up as a short, but like... Oh, there's the cancer again. But like, otherwise, fuck all has been happening. I think I probably wait on this game. I wanted to see if something would happen, but I think I wait on this game until another couple of updates come out. Especially since, and I mean this in the nicest way possible, especially since that motherfucker didn't come to actually watch the stream today. The guy who most wanted me to be playing this. That's unforgivable. Is it Poke? I think it's Poke, right? Who likes watching Voices of the Void? For the last few weeks on my weekly schedules, he's been commenting when next Voices of the Void. And I've been like, I mean, is there a new update? But then eventually I was just like, you know what? We're playing some community games this week. I'll play Voices of the Void, see how it goes. Not here. 2 gold inspirations, no sprint sparks. Well, fuck me. You know, I found something interesting about gold inspirations. Gold inspirations are not like percent chance of happening. Like, that's not how they work. Gold inspirations are not like, this time you'll be luckier. That's not, 10% chance to get more stuff when you hit the gold inspiration. A gold inspiration just tells you that you got good stuff, right? It's an effect, not a cause. If that makes sense, it's not I got a gold inspiration, now I get better stuff. It's I got a gold inspiration, which means that it already rolled that stuff better, if that makes sense. And I find that getting a purple hit, or a pink hit, doesn't really affect it that much. Nothing, Jordan. Nothing. So we're gonna yap and we're gonna do extra dulls today. That's what we're gonna do. M. Seedle and Silk Songdle. Yep, that is true. But I found that it almost just doesn't even require that much to hit, which is kind of annoying, right? If you hit like 1 or 2 white sparks that happen to be like 3-star or 2-star, it'll give you the gold and it'll be like, all right, that didn't feel very good. You know what I mean? This feels like I don't know. It feels like kind of a Morocco kind of day. Sudan. Is Sudan still good from here? I definitely got more stats on some normal inspirations than some gold ones. Yeah, it's probably because they were like 1-star, or perhaps those characters had more sparks to give or something like that. Sudan? You think Sudan's still? Sudan's adjacent to it. So Egypt? Nope, Egypt further away. So we're down here then. Is Ethiopia adjacent to this here? Is Ethiopia adjacent, or is that just slightly further down? Ethiopia is adjacent, but it's not the answer. It is adjacent to the answer, though. Is this the United Arab Emirates? It could just be South Sudan. Yeah, true. There we go. South Sudan. Eritrea. Never heard of it, honestly. South Sudan. Soksongol. It's up there east of Sudan. Okay. All right, what's our choice today? I'm feeling let's do the Tyrant Beast, Skull Tyrant. The Marrow or Bone Bottom, Gray and Black. Oh right, you do fight him twice. I totally forgot that you fight that guy twice. Um So the fact that there's not a higher or lower on this tells me that it's actually not a boss at all. You can't fight it. Or it's not even an enemy, it's like an NPC. So it's either the Marrow or Bone Bottom. It has gray or black on it. But it's probably just an NPC. Okay, so it could be one of the flea dudes, whose names I forget. It could be... Who's the little dude who you follow around a bunch? Who's playing the bell? I forget the little dude. What's his name? Because he shows up in, I believe, both places, but also some others. I'm just trying to figure out what the dude's name is. What is his name? What is your name? Hold on, I need to go look up this name. Silk Song, little guy, little pilgrim. What the fuck's his name? No, I don't want little pilgrim. There's actually a guy, Pilby, that's his name. That's not who I'm thinking of, but Pilby is here. I don't care about Pilby. Sherma. Sherma's the name. Sherma. It is an NPC. Oh, random, I listened to the non-woke Super Bowl halftime show. Why would you do that to yourself? Dude, I heard like 30 seconds of the country song. I don't even know who the fuck was singing it. And he was talking about how it's like hard for him to live his life just drinking beer and feeding his dog. And I was like, motherfucker, it should not be hard for you to feed your dog. Nothing in this world is stopping you from doing that. There's nothing. All right. So if he's not in any of those places, then he must be in Bone Bottom. It's an NPC in Bone Bottom. And they either have black and some combination of white and gold, or they are simply gray. Turning Point USA is wild. Yeah, it's a pretty and, the country song is an unironic version of the Bo Burnham's country, and that's what I was thinking that too. It's like stadium country taken to the ultimate level. it was literally him just listing off like key country music phrases. Truck, beer, jeans, dog. And it's like, come on, man. You could try a little harder. Did you have like 3 hours to prepare that? Like a valedictorian who forgot they had to write a speech? Like, what the fuck are you doing, man? Rural noun, simple adjective. Yep. Like I'm sure you could write a country song that includes all of those. I'm gonna go with dog whistles, but like be more creative. Like at least be more creative. I'm actually maybe gonna go with who's the fucker who's down there's like a dude who's working on the sign down there. Um What the hell is his name? I honestly don't know what his name is. I might need to go look up his name too. Um, the Marrow. No. I'm interested in Bone Bottom. What is his name? Is it Peb? Is Peb the one I'm thinking of? I see his name here and it looks familiar. No, not Peb, not Peb. Um, not Peb. Maybe it's Peb. I don't think it's Peb though. Maybe just Little Pilgrim. Does he even show up on here? No, he doesn't. You. Nope. Jesus Christ. I'm not gonna say that out loud. Did you see Kid Rock's dad in the audience? Adult Rock? That's funny as fuck, honestly. That's not even rude or anything. It's Adult Rock. That's his name. Okay, so this is just a gray and white NPC from Bone Bottom. What the fuck is that guy's name? He's the guy you initially see. It might actually be Flick. That might have been who I just typed in. But there's a guy who talks to you when you initially walk up to that signboard. Um, and I don't. Maybe it's Peb. Maybe Peb's who I'm thinking of. No? Oh, Peb sells shit. Oh, my bad. Peb sells shit. I forgot Peb sells shit. Weary Pilgrim, Pilgrim Pouncer, Weary Pilgrim, Little Pilgrim, Fearful Pilgrim. Wait, I tried to type in Fearful Pilgrim and it didn't give me as an option earlier. What the fuck? Okay, cool. That's a stupid song. You want me to pick out Fearful Pilgrim? Come on, man. Um, all right. I'll leave it there for now. Let's move that down here. Balatroidal. Superposition. We already guessed superposition very recently, actually, but all right, $5 or $6 common with scaling. Ride the bus. Ride the bus. Not ride the bus. It is a $5 plus mult scaling common. Uh, if it's a $5 one, I don't think it can be Grimbo because he's 4, right? He might be 5, but I think he's 4. Uh, well, there's quite a few. It could be red card. Red card could make sense. I haven't taken a red card in a long time, but red card it is. Spottle. Spotley. Lay spot. Kid Rock. Does he make the list? He might. Good lord. Rock. Well, we got that part. Before 1985, it's not male though, so mixed or female rock group. Mixed or female. That should honestly narrow it down a fair bit. I'm trying to think. There were a couple of groups that had like female drummers. Fleetwood Mac. Fleetwood Mac. And boom, we nail it immediately. There, like that was a little bit too much information off the first one to be able to fuck it up, I think. Like that takes like 3 or 4 guesses tops, right? An old group, not solo, mixed or female, not from US, more popular, like, and we got the genre, which is yeah, there aren't many before the 90s that would also make the top 1000, right? Yeah. That was yesterday's. Refresh. Here's today's. Fixed street calculation. Blah 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 blah. Cool, don't care. 5, 6. Oh, blank. Blanks. This is probably the plural of it. Are blank 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 of the blank blank. Um and around blank blank species. Okay, so this is definitely some sort of animal. This is an animal of some kind. Yes, I agree, Jordan. This is perhaps a group of animals. Um, this is monkey, maybe. Let's try ape, monkey, uh, human. It wouldn't just be human, right? No. Since the blank of humans on the blank around blank years ago over a blank species of blank 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 then okay sub no of the blank blank subspecies no native not a whole lot on the native. They are blank related no native. Oh, you already gave native. I don't know why. I typed it as I was reading it. Um, blank into blank blank and blank of blank blank and around blank blank species. Ending so soon? Nah, we're just doing some extra dulls today. So Kid Rock, great guess. North. We're definitely looking at bird. Some sort of animal. We're looking at a species of animal. Or a subspecies, like a grouping of animals. Perhaps a genus or a family. Into blank families and blank of blank genera around blank blank species. Lemur. Sure. There we go. We got there. Our wet-nosed primates. Primates would be probably the more general word we should have used. We actually did do human. We did do human. It's hidden behind my head here, but it's this one here you can see. Human. So good guess there. Our wet-nosed primates of superfamily Lemuridea, divided into 8 families and consisting of 15 genera and around 100 extant species. They are endemic to the island of Madagascar. Most existing lemurs are small with a pointed nose, pointed snout, large eyes, and a long tail. Usually live in trees and are most active at night. Zaboomafoo. Physically fit. Mankey or Machop. Exactly. M. Seedle. Mobs. Give me a mob. Preferably not a pre-alpha one, because that makes it harder, but if you so choose, feel free. Wolves. Beta 1.4. That'll do. Uh, Bat. Bat might still work. Oh, no, never mind. Too much health. Height. So they're either neutral or passive. They are biome and breeding specifically, and they are an animal of some kind. But they are neutral or passive. I'm gonna guess passive if they're considered an animal, but I suppose there's a world where this is a fox. In fact, fox kind of works here. Although it might not have more health. I don't think foxes have more health. They're smaller, but have more health. Turtle? Turtle are turtles considered aquatic? They're both aquatic. Okay. Turtle would work here, but not with animal and aquatic. Spiders are obviously not. Armadillo. Armadillo might have more health. Armadillo seems to fit the bill. I think it works. I'd pick it. Nope, not quite. Less health and more height. So we're basically right in the middle here. We're looking for something with like 10 health, like 0.75 height or something like that. And not quite that late. But we were right that it's passive. It is a passive animal. So I don't think babies are considered anything. Cows, I'm pretty sure, are too tall. Same with sheep. Those are also too early. But they can be bred. Whatever this is, it can be bred. Pig. Pigs are pre-alpha, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, pigs are pre-alpha. Perhaps a strider? Does a strider fit this? No, striders have too much health. They're also a lot taller than I remember. I guess that's because they're mostly in the lava, so they don't seem as tall to me. Only biome and breeding, eh? Only biome and breeding. This is probably still a newer one. It can't be like an LA. It can't be anything aquatic, or it would be considered aquatic under classification. Bees might be surprisingly tall, but I don't think bees have... Not quite tall enough. Not quite tall enough. They have more health than I remember. And also they are neutral. Yeah, they do hit you back. That's true. It's got to be something that would run away. Cats, I don't think, are considered that tall, even though they have the tall tail. Oh, actually, cats are considered tall by the tail. Interesting. I didn't think that the up tail would count, but I guess it does. I think it's just a cat. No? Oh, their structure, not bio. My bad. But we got the health and the height perfect. How's it going, Chris? What's up with you? Panda? No shot is it a panda, right? Nah, way too big. Goat. Goat. Nah, too tall. Too tall on the goat. Fox? I had considered fox earlier, but they're neutral. They do attack back. They steal yo shit. This is also before 1.14, so it's not that late of a creature. Is there a different version of a cat? Is there like an ocelot? Yeah, the ocelot. Not the cat, the ocelot. My bad. The jungle version that doesn't spawn around villages. 'Tis a different mob! Oh, fuck off. Nothing pisses me off more than when a game tries to get you to click on something else when you move your mouse to the top. This should be bannable like pop-ups. This is basically a pop-up. That should be whoever decided that should be a thing is actively torpedoing their website. All right. Let's go for block. Block of choice. Blah, 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 blah. Why you lick me? Why you lick me, Chris? I am not soup. That is only my name. Netherrack. Netherrack. So a not a pre-alpha, but pretty close to alpha. We are looking at a fully mineable, non-flamm. What the fuck you mean netherrack ain't flammable? I guess it doesn't burn because of it, right? You can light it on fire and it lights forever, but it is not going to be destroyed. Full block, yes. Stack size 64, so this is probably a pre-alpha. Cobblestone is as good a guess as anything. Fits quite well. Ah, fuck you. So now we just need to look for mossy cobblestone. Yep, mossy cobble. That's the one. That's the one. Yippee! All right, item. Anvil. Is anvil considered an item? No, that's a block. Your mother. No, we don't have that in Minecraft. That's a mod. And also an entity, not an item. Torch. Nope. Torch is also a placeable block. We're gonna go with rotten flesh then. All right. It doesn't have no recipe. It can be found in containers, mobs, and fishing. None of those. None of containers, mobs, or fishing. It is renewable. It is not in the food and drinks. It's less than a 64 stack size, and it is older. Less than a 64 stack size and older. Apples. Apples can be found in containers, can they not, in villages? Or am I mistaken about that? Seed has a 64 stack size. Also, I think apples have a 64 stack size. So it's possible this is something that it only has a stack size of 1. We could pick an armor of some kind. That's possible. But I don't know if armors are considered renewable. I guess it would depend on the armor, which means it's probably not going to be chest plate. Yeah, you can see they're considered partial. Bucket of water. Doesn't have a recipe, I don't think. Oh, I guess buckets of water. No, but buckets of water can be looted from containers. None of these work because this one can be found in containers as well. I believe these can be found in like blacksmiths or something. Snowballs are dug up. Can you craft snowballs? No, I didn't think so. Potion of some sort? Potions were added after beta 1.8, I believe. Yeah, beta potions were full release. Beta 1.8 is around the time that they added Enderman, but I don't think you can craft Ender Pearls. No, you can't. You have to be able to craft it somehow, at least. Which does kind of lend itself to the idea that it's like an armor piece or something like that. A sword, perhaps. It could be a weapon. It could be like a hoe or something. Eye of Ender. Eye of Ender would also be later, though. Yeah, they added Endermen in like 1.8, but they didn't actually add the end as a dimension until 1.0. I'm actually very familiar with this very specific part of Minecraft's development because this is right around when I started playing. Um, okay, maybe like a hoe of some kind. But no, all of these are going to be partially renewable because you can make them out of several different things. Shears, perhaps? No, but you can loot shears. So it can't be that. Item frame, I think are a little later. Yeah, they're a little later. Flint and steel. No, apparently you can loot those too. Huh. Flint and steel. It does feel like it's going to be one of those tools, though. But it can't be any of the normal tools. Maybe like a compass or something? Huh, you can loot compasses too? Can you loot clocks? I wonder where those are findable. Maybe in like mansions or something. Can boats be stacked? Boats were pretty early. Could be a boat. Boat works. Nope, not quite. It is in the tools and utilities as expected, but it's also somewhere else. Tools and utilities and somewhere else. It is not lootable anywhere, and it can only be crafted. It is renewable, so it's made of some material that is renewable, and it is pre-alpha at this point. If it's not alpha 1.0.6, it must be pre-alpha. It can only be crafted. It is not a block, though, so it's not something you would place, or if you place it into the world, it would be placed as an entity rather than a block, much like a boat. Boat with chest wasn't added until later, though. Minecart, perhaps? Minecart. Yep. Also an entity, technically. There we go. We got it in 3 today. It's interesting to me that minecarts were added so early on in Minecraft, but boats weren't. I guess they were still in the mindset of it's Minecraft, there's gotta be minecarts. And then they never did anything else with minecarts. Like think about that. Like they added in minecarts at the very, 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 very beginning, and it took until like 3 months ago for them to change anything at all about minecarts. All right, what do we got here? You make dyes, right? Yes. Boom. You can be packed, I believe. Or was it 9? Or is this already packed? Nope, there it is. Okay. Um, paper. Sugar. I don't know what this is, but I'm sure it can make like a stair or something, right? Yep. Um, yeah, I probably know trapdoor from that one. Uh, what? Where'd the game? Oh, sorry. We're kind of finishing up here. It's a shame you kind of came near the end of the stream, but we were playing some earlier. The VOD will be up and you can check it out. We got killed once or twice. We got murked. They did add detector rails and other rails later on, but nothing like big. Yeah, that's true. How late was that? Because I feel like when I started playing, they had already added detector rails. Um, but how you doing today? Oh, wacky, wacky. Waku. All of the various armors is actually going to take us most of the way there. We only need one other. Hello? There we go. I was like, no, that's definitely how you make pants. Um, what am I missing here? Uh, stairs. Can I make like a cut or a polished or something like that with one of these? Huh. Can't make a sword. What is this used for? Is that copper or is that some dye? Is this copper? Can I just make a block out of that? Yes, I can. Nice. I don't even know what the fuck that was. The gold block into bars. Can't use the ones that are up here. Anyways, that didn't take too long. That was pretty good. All right, we're right around the 2 hour mark. Let's go ahead and yap for a little bit and then we'll be good. How's everyone doing? Mm-mm-mm. Anyone got plans for the day? I know a lot of my viewers have like already finished their days and they're like home watching me in the evening. But for me, I ate lunch before stream and I'm gonna finish up and I'm gonna do like chores and shit. Let's go ahead and snooze. And then right around when the ads hit is when I'll just finish up. Done with most of my work. Word. How you liking the new office? Mm-mm-mm. Let's see. Oh yeah, I cut myself. I got another like absolutely minuscule cut to the point where I'm not even sure the camera will pick it up. You can kind of see it there. Cut myself on a can. These kind of cuts are the worst, man. It's not even like, thankfully, it's just high enough on my finger that it doesn't rub against my other fingers. Um, but like these kind of cuts are the worst. I can deal with like a big cut. It hurts like a bitch when you first get it, and then it bleeds, but then like it stops hurting. But with these little ones, it never stops hurting until it's gone. It's like a paper cut, but metal. What's our game for tomorrow? I forget. It's Thursday. It's probably Expedition 33 if I had to guess. Yeah, Expedition 33, and then we've got the collab on Friday, and then Portal community maps on Saturday, and some Balatro on Sunday. DJ, you missed one? Did I miss one? What'd I miss? And if you make a crude joke right this second, if you make a crude joke, if this says your momdle, if you are typing in your momdle, I will end stream immediately. Or D's nutsdle. If either of those show up on my screen right now, okay, we're good. Oh, Lord. It would be Diesel, okay. I know Jordan pretty well at this point, I feel like. Oh, it would be Diesel because you don't say nuts. The nuts are silent. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, this one's a little on the shorter side. Usually I don't like to only go for exactly 2 hours. I like to, especially nowadays, I like to go for at least a little longer than that. But that's kind of how it went today. I feel like voices didn't help us that much today. The rocket was cool. That was fun. We got hit by a fucking missile. Nah, Jordan's not an AI. He's just trying to deflect from the fact that he's got 4 total jokes. You must expand your repertoire, sir. All right, we're gonna get out of here. I'm not even gonna bother rating or anything. We only got a couple people today. Thank you for the guys over on YouTube, though. I see that we've got 4 or 5 viewers. And we will probably stream Voices of the Void again once it gets an update. I was considering playing maybe the unstable version, but then I was like, wait, it's unstable. I don't know if that'll make for a good streaming experience, and I don't have a backup plan. So we'll wait for a stable to come out, and then we'll revisit. Hopefully there will be more stuff going on at that point. Honestly, if they just turned up the amount of like stuff that actually happens in the menial chores section of the game, it'd probably make for a more complete experience, even if it's only occasional, just like, ooh, spooky stuff. I feel like 95% of the signals that I get on Voices of the Void are just like nothing. Like, even when you decrypt them and you clear out all the noise at level 3, it's just like, whoa, 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 whoa. It's like, okay, that's not even creepy, though. You know what I mean? You remind me of Adult Rock? God, I hope not. I'm just gonna go. Don't you put that evil on me. All right. I'll see you guys tomorrow for some Expedition 33. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
I wanna dance with you.